It is a whole new set of games to do. And I think this first one looks pretty promising for what's basically on display. This is a downloadable one, but first things first, let's just read up, the store page description and such. Daikon Hero, a downloadable game for Windows. And I'll note before I basically continue, I basically started to catch the onset of a cold, so if my mouth, if I if I sound a little bit down a little bit, it's because of that. But whatever. I got stuff to review. The brutal Onion Empire has been relentlessly trying to conquer and enslave the entire vegetable world. As a vegetable commando, you've the Resistance last best hope in ending its bitter war. Play as one of 3 different vegetable commandos and fight through procedurally generated battlefields, scarred with desperate trenches and pockmarked with ever-increasing artillery carriers to reach the mysterious Onion General, who has been leading the Onion forces. 7DRL. I made the game in 7 days for the 7DRL Challenge 2023 Game Jam, where participants try to make a roguelike game in a week. I approached this by making a modern, non-traditional real-time action-adventure with vegetables at war with each other. Trenches are pretty much dungeons with open tops that you can jump out of and duck down into for protection. I wanted to explore what it was like to have a proc-gen dungeon that dynamically changes over time. Note that the setting menus and the quit button on the title screen don't work. Press escape to quit. And it's got some stuff for post-gen to do, but I'm not judging what content is basically planned, but rather what content was basically added. Now, note that basically there is a post-gen fix that basically makes this game actually quit the game, because there wasn't actually the ability to quit the game apparently when he first did it. So I don't think I need to play the original game, or I don't need to play the post-gen game. They're basically the same thing, except for this one little fix. So whatever, let's just jump into it. And we'll jump into version 1.10 because it's basically the same thing. So, Daikon Hero. And before I basically continue, there's credits and attributions in this text file right here, so let's just read this. So, credits and attributions. This is done by Andrew C. Wang. It was made for the 7DRL Challenge 2023. The tools right there. The voice acting was done by Wana Wang. You can see the sound effects basically are from free sound. And he's got a bunch of music that are basically from Kevin MacLeod and music files apparently. And a little bit else from other people as well. The fonts are basically by Bo Fonts apparently, and other stuff down here. Alright, so let's get to the actual game, because that's basically what I'm here for to show you guys. Alright, so Daikon Hero, made by Andyman404. Yeah, the quit button doesn't work, or it does work. Right, because this is version 1.0. I basically go to center URL and jump into this one. Beep 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 beep. They don't work. And you have to basically exit properly like so. So yeah, basically that's the major change for the version update. So hooray, I basically showed you guys the major change. Alright, well, let's actually play the game, because that's what I'm supposed to do. For some reason it's longer to load to version 1.0. I wonder why. Choose a vegetable commando. Hover over commando for info. Click to choose. Our choices consist of the Carrot Commando. He's got 70 health, 10% speed, P-Shooter revolver. We've got the Daikon Radish Recon. 100 health, 10 stealth. He's got the Sniper Pair Rifle. We got Potato Phalanx. Got the most health. He's got the slow-mo buff. He's got negative malice to like speed and stealth. He's got a shotgun for a weapon. Let's go with the radish. Alright, so I got the P rifle. You see the controls basically over here on the right, so run with like, you know, arrow keys or WASD keys, jump with space, fire to left click, reload with R. Slow-mo is right click, sneak is basically like, you know, with shift. And I'm sort of missing the text at the bottom there, but you know, like, you know, can start over and basically, you know, reset it. I'll read the intro to you guys, I guess. So you know, why not? Start, and that's a little bit of a bug here. That's fine. All right, so the brutal Onion Empire has been relentlessly trying to conquer and enslave the entire vegetable world. A bitter war had been raging for years, but the Onions are now on the brink of victory because of the mysterious new general. The war zone is pockmarked with artillery craters and scarred with desperate trenches that are connected by underground tunnels. You are part of the last remaining resistance forces. You are heavily outnumbered, tired, and hungry. Your squad was on a desperate mission to assassinate the mysterious Onion General. You are now the last surviving member of your squad. But all hope is not lost. Intel indicates that your target is only a dozen trenches zones away. Navigate the trenches and find the underground tunnel to the next zone. Alright, well, I found a glitch of 1.10. Alright, well, we know how to basically fix this, but I'll basically just explain a couple things. Basically, you see the controls over here. I can use, like, you know, the question mark to toggle them or not. Basically, display some other stuff. Basically, the P rifle, you can see, like, you know, its shots right there. And I can read a little bit of R. Over here, basically, have our stats. Basically, I have, like, you know, currency, health. We have, like, our, like, you know, slow-mo time. So there's slow-mo time. And note that basically, like, you know, slowly goes up as, like, you know, wait for it. Alright, well, let's just press escape then. So I'm guessing that's not an issue of, like, the original game because, like, you know, it doesn't actually, like, quit properly, so you have to quit, like, right out of the application, like I did right there. But whatever. I found a bug. That's fine. It's complete for the most part anyways. Apparently I've been going for 8 minutes, by the way. That's how long it's going to take before you actually got to see gameplay for this one. Alright, well, let's just go tab, 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 tab. Now, note that we have a very interesting sight source system here, by the way, because basically, like, you know, I have to basically move to basically see what I'm basically seeing. My fallen comrades. Now, nobody can see where your artillery motors are going to basically drop. And they actually do, like, you know, impact the ground here a little bit, so that's cool. Alright, there's the exit, so let's get to it. Alright, so here we are exploring the trenches. Get a little bit of score here. And this is sort of show up. Basically when this drops down, it actually, like, you know, triggers, like, the ground and makes it, like, you know, actual changes to, like, the dungeon layout. Like, this is a battlefield, and, you know, This is a fairly good representation of what a battlefield would be like, I guess. Take him out. That basically resets my time, but whatever. That's fine. Zone 2. I like how you basically have to sort of like, you know, sweep around, basically see what your surroundings and stuff like that. Do I think it would be cool to have like, say, sound bubbles and stuff like that to sort of like, you know, depict like where like enemies are basically stopping where you can't see, and other stuff like that. So honestly, that might be a bit too much for a 70-year-old to basically focus on. Maybe the reloading could be a little bit slower. You're not really sure what the point of stealth basically is, because it seems like these guys don't seem to notice me regardless, so... Doot doot doot. There's zone 3. There could also be a little bit more delay, basically, in, like, you know, the shroud basically like going away on you. That's not like a really a major issue. Oh, someone shot me. So you saw me. Now, I'm not sure, I think this is supposed to be playable in VR, but, you know, it works just fine, like, you know, as a top-down, like, you know, shooter. Okay, I guess they do actually hear you, so... Stealthing probably is important to sort of like, you know, avoid being like shot at if you like, you know, want to move around. I took a hit. Ow. Oh, I took an error. Well, that wasn't a hit from me, that's from the... I guess I didn't take any damage. Artillery shells maybe don't hurt you. I'm tempted to stand in an artillery shell to see if it basically hurts me, but let's just go a little bit further first. Someone knows I don't see any, like, you know, health pickups or anything like that, so... That kind of makes me wonder if, like, you know, do you have to, like, go, like, you know, to the end without, like, you know, getting any damage at all? Do I heal up and get the zones? No. Now, it's worth noting this guy didn't have time to basically implement a boss, so there is no boss basically to this game when you're basically done. Apparently I get score by way for killing these guys, so I should be hunting them all down, I guess. They do respawn if you basically shoot their buddies, so that's a thing. But yeah, there doesn't seem any like health pickups, so you have to basically like, you know, just go as far as you can without dying, I guess. Nothing that way. So apparently there's height ranges in this game, by the way. Oh, I do take damage from the artillery, so that's good to know. Down I go. You have been defeated by the Onion Empire. I reached zone 6, I earned 2,762 valor, and I killed 58 friends on the way. I may fall, but others will rise. Does it let me pick a new hero, I wonder? Let's see. Let's take the carrot. So I just like replace the intro again, by the way. I really do like the idea of like a you know, this battlefield type of dungeon, because this is actually something we don't really see like a lot of, like, you know, a sort of trench warfare type of, like, you know, roguelike, so to speak. It's an actual roguelike, but you know, it's still nice to basically see it. Okay, so you don't want to be up here because you need to be shot at. It's good to know. Bullets are flying around out there, you know. Makes sense. I'm a speedy carrot now. Hey, look at, there's hearts. They give you 10 HP. Okay, so. Good to know. This guy's basically running gun, by the way. That's where I came from. Dollar. Health could probably be literally around a little bit more, but you know, it works. Yeah, I felt like showing it off, right? There's a slow-mo. There's some more health. The only thing about the P-Shooter is that they're real close to hit stuff, so that's only like the real drawback of it. I suppose for balance is a good thing, like, you know, the weapons basically act differently, so you have, you know, 3 different classes for replayability. Only have to hit him once. Oh, I have to hit him twice with the P-Shooter. Or a few times at least. Why not? Let's run to the next battlefield. Chaos. Opens up seem a little bit more range than my P-Shooter. There we go, got to him. There's a heart. Why not, let's like go to the next trench. I think we got our build time back when we basically get to next levels here, so that's a thing. I don't think we get all of it back, or, you know, we get a lot of it back, but not all of it. We recharge it anyway, so it's not a big issue, but whatever. Oh! You shot me around the corner. Well, that's fine. It's up defeat. I think it's basically enough time basically to like, show off what the game's basically all about. Essentially, like, running around a trench, like, blasting guys, trying to basically get to like your destination and like, win. And I think that works pretty well for what it basically does. It could have a little bit more to it, but it worked pretty well for what it basically showed off. Hope you guys basically enjoy and take care.